From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LALATE.
It's a big day here on crypto with the top cryptocurrencies of 2021 going up. The bulls are doing very well in a market today that's seen a 3% slide up, which is good. Bulls are doing well, Phantom doing well, bears doing well additionally as across the board. In this recording, we'll show why Wednesday, which of course is one of our variable days like Thursday, is giving us a necessary up day, as we did not deliver good on Monday, and we had 6 days of down days. I've been warning about a big market correction after an inherently clear market correction that happened last week. But today, something totally new. I'll be delivering you my concern about another PCR crash, another People's Republic of China crash. And why am I being very vocal about it right now? Because of statements coming out of mainland China today about the gaming industry and how it's affecting Macau and the tech and the gambling stocks. This could be a big indication of the sentiment of Chinese authorities against crypto looming on the horizon. Of all the details in this recording, meantime, we can go through all the coins. As Bitcoin and Ethereum are going above those resistance levels, that's great news. We've been teaching about those resistance levels on this channel. Staying above 44,000 and certainly above 47,000 right now for Bitcoin. So where's it landing this morning? Heading to 48,000 going into the afternoon. There's Ethereum going above the 3,400 resistance level. Great news there. Doge not so much, relatively flat. Solana down, but Phantom having a beautiful run today. Aave trying to pop a little bit more after a pop well yesterday. There's Compound having a nice run, and other coins like Decentraland, SushiSwap will be going over as well. It's a big day with a lot of coins. I'm excited for you to join me. And this is crypto here on LA. So subscribe. 400,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. I want you part of this incredible family. 2 shows per day. Mornings crypto at 10 a.m. on air, and then overnights crypto starting at 3:45. Like the video, 3,000 likes, and consider becoming a member. Let's get to the details starting right now. Let's understand the macroeconomics and the microeconomics. The microeconomics are coins are going above those resistance levels. And the bulls are doing very well, and the bears are doing quite well. Let's step back a bit to understand where the market is on cryptocurrency right now. My bull coins are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano sporadically with Phantom. The rest of the coins I'm putting in bear because they have not appreciated substantially over the last few months. But they're delivering good movements in the last few days. What happened last week? Very, very telling. As coins started to drift down, several factors at issue. Bitcoin and Ethereum, as they go higher, do not drag the altcoins up. But as they go lower, they do. And Bitcoin and Ethereum started to devalue last week. Moreover, our up days are Saturday, our up days are Monday. And those are the big days that deliver big runs up. And they didn't. The bulls didn't deliver ups, nor did the bears on those opportunity days. Wednesday was a bloodbath. Thursday was relatively flat. Friday was not that good. Saturday was very disappointing. Sunday bad. Monday horrible. And then Tuesday, we started to see some promising developing details yesterday. I said we had to. Resistance levels. As Bitcoin and Ethereum go up, they don't drag the altcoins up with them. But as they go down, they do drag the altcoins down with them. I showed you the resistance levels to pay attention to. What are they? What are resistance levels? Let's go over all the details. When you're looking at cryptocurrency, you don't have a lot of financial data being released daily, but you certainly have charts to look at. And those charts show you where the resistance of the coin is. The coin, for example, let's say it's $2, won't go above $2, keeps on hitting that $2 and won't go above it. Or resistance level on the low end, won't go below $1, won't go below $1. What were the resistance levels on Bitcoin? Well, Bitcoin had a resistance level on the high end of 50,000. And over a week ago, I said, by the way, the resistance level on the low end is 47,000. Just sort of know it in case it goes lower. And as it approached it, I said, wait a second, this is very bad news for the altcoins because if Bitcoin goes under the resistance level of 47,000, it's going to drag the altcoins down with it. It did. And as it approached that 47,000, I said, the next resistance level is 44,000. The resistance level after that is 42,000. Over on Ethereum, its resistance levels are very easy to remember. They're all increments of $100, 3,400, 3,300, 3,200, 3,100. So what happened by Saturday and Sunday and Monday? Just very bad news for the the whole cryptocurrency space. Bitcoin went under the 47,000 and tested the 44, but didn't stay under it. Didn't stay under the 44,000, stayed slightly above it. Ethereum actually did quite worse. Ethereum went really to the edge of the 3,200 and popped up a little bit. So it broke 3,400, broke 3,300, and then tested 3,200. Really troubling. So let's look and see where they are right now. They're doing well. They're doing well on this Wednesday. But remember, as they do well, they don't help the altcoins. They only hurt the altcoins when they're doing poorly. So there's no negative impact on altcoins at the moment. Well, let's look at Bitcoin. Good news. So Bitcoin is having a beautiful run right now. Started the day at 46, is all the way up to 48. So let's see what Bitcoin has done over the last 7 days. It is now a green chart. That is refreshing. Bitcoin was not a green chart for 7 days for a while. You see how low it got yesterday. It got as low as 43. So it broke through the 44, but did not break. Wow, it got to 43? I did not know that. So it got to 43 for a second, but it really did not sustain itself under the 44 threshold, and then started to run up. So the good news is it's now in a 44 to 50,000 range. It's currently holding nicely above the 47,000. Now understand you need to know the 44, but at the moment it's staying above the 47. That's great news. Let's look at the 1 month chart. Green or red? Oh, it's green now. So it is now green because it's slightly above where it started the 1 month chart. How about the 3 month chart? Is it green? It is still green. All right, let's jump over to Ethereum. Ethereum, interesting story as well. So Ethereum started the day at 3,300. Was that 33? Yeah, 3,300. Then is right now at 3,500. Great news. So it has moved up 2 thresholds, 2 resistance levels, above the 3,400 and above the 3,500. How low did it go over the last 7 days? It went as low as 3,100. So it got into the 3,200. So it's great news. It has moved up 3 thresholds in just 24 hours. Green chart on 7 day. How about the 1 month? 1 month, it's green chart slightly. For the first time in a while, it has now turned positive in that 1 month chart. How about the 3 month chart? Yes, very positive. Now let's jump over to our last remaining bulk coins, which are Solana. Solana's giving up again today. Notice that chart. Can you see my mouse at the very top of this chart? It went as high as, I think it was 190. It is now on 150. That's troubling. It's lost nearly $40 in just a few days for a $200 coin. Very troubling for a bull coin. And there's Phantom. Phantom was having a big problem yesterday. And I said, Phantom, you need to start doing something. Yeah, look at that 7 day chart. It went as high as 190, then went as low. It went straight down. I mean, this is a straight down fall over the last 7 days. Went as low as 111 yesterday. I said, imagine. It has literally lost 50% of its value. So what is it doing right now? It's gained back about 50% of it in just a few hours. Again, it was 190 and fell all the way to a dollar and a nickel yesterday. And today it's all the way pushing back up to 150. Wow. So incredible, great news. Remember, the bull coins of Ethereum, Bitcoin, Solana, Cardano sporadically, and Phantom do not help the altcoins when they go up, but when they go down, they hurt them. All right, so those are my bulk coins. How about my bear coins? Let's jump into them right now and see why, after nearly 3 weeks of not giving us much, they've now given us a Tuesday up, or decently up, and now a Wednesday that's promising as well. 2 consecutive days of altcoins up. Oh, it's refreshing. So we saw, I think I jumped in there, Doge for a second. Yeah, so Doge is slowly trying to come back up. 24 is nothing to sing and dance about. Yeah, it's down for the 7 day. Yeah, it's down for the month. Yeah, it's down for the 3 months. But it's slowly trying to come back up. All right, let's look over at Aave. Aave was that coin that had a huge run yesterday. If you tuned into yesterday's show, and thank you for tuning in, massive traffic, a lot of viewers yesterday. The Aave got really low. I told viewers it was going to get down to the edge of 200 and to buy it. I was right again. I said I loved Aave at the edge of 200, buy it. Well, guess what? It has gone from 309 all the way up to what is that, 390? It went up $100 in 24 hours. That is 30% return your money. So what is it doing right now? It's given out, if it's given back some of that, where is it now? It's down $20, not so much, then coming back up to about 380. Wow, that's an incredible run. Aave is one of those great coins. If you watch this channel, you learn coins have certain syndromes. Aave is a coin that when it runs really fast. It goes very fast up. It comes down fast and it goes up really fast. So I said that opportunity at 309, grab it, and now it's up, and now it's pushing, trying to get to 400. Let's go to Compound. Compound, not so much. Compound started the day at 430. It is really almost at the same price point. How about the 7-day? 7-day, it's almost flat. 1 month, it is down. 3 month, it is up. Let's go over to, I think I have Sushi Swap. Yes, I do. Oh boy, I love Sushi Swap's story. Sushi Swap was a coin I covered last weekend. I said, folks, this was a $13 coin and it is heading to $9. Grab it because it may go back to 13. Let's look and see what it did. It was 13.55. Was that 15.55? Oh, it was 15.55 for a second. Well, just for a second. But it was basically a $13 coin here, $13.70, and went all the way down to the edges of $10, almost $9. I said it's lost 30% of its value. It has to come back something. Grab it. And if you did, congratulations, because now you're seeing a 30% run in just a few days. Let's look at the 7-day chart. There it is, $10, and now it's $13. 30% return your investment in less than 3 days. There's Decentraland. Going really slowly up, which is what Decentraland does, 2 cents worries me, because if you're only moving 2 cents at a time, you know what? it's troubling. All right, let's turn to this very, very strange equation at hand. We have macroeconomics, we have microeconomics, we have crypto-specific issues, and then we have non-crypto specific issues. Here's what's happening. I had said that last week was very indication of a market correction. There was a market correction. You saw Sushi Swap, for example, go from $14 all the way to $10, losing 30% of its value in just a few days is a market correction. We now clearly are out of that market correction. That's good news. That market crash, or correction, however you want to use the terminology, which I covered from about Sunday to Tuesday, that we're now out of that. Is there another market crash coming? First of all, I want to forewarn you that I'm still keeping my bulls separate from my bears. I'm still calling the Aaves and the Doges bears because they are not appreciating month after month. You look at the 3-month chart, they're down. You look at the 5-month chart, they're down. They're not appreciating as coins. But is there something more severe on the horizon looming? I say there is. I say there is a big PCR crash, induced crash coming on the horizon. What is this PCR-induced crash? Well, if you've been with this channel, we had a first, second, and third People's Republic of China crash where they came in out and said, you know what? We don't like crypto because it's against the ideology of the People's Republic of China. We just don't like it, and we're going to do something about it because we don't like the ideology of it. And they called it gambling. They called it speculative. They said people will waste their money. Guess what they did today? PCR made the exact same statement yesterday and today about something else. The US-based casino operators in Macau tells you that they are not going to let up PCR, and that in my prediction, the next attack, the next swing, will be back at crypto. What's going on? Right today is kicking off a 45-day public consultation in Macau over how to regulate the situation. Macau's Secretary of Economic and Finance says the government is trying to sustain healthy development. What is that doing to stocks like Sands, Wynn, and Melco? They're taking a big hit. JP Morgan, for example, is downgrading them to underweight from overweight. MGM is being produced to neutral. There's a big concern that PCR is making very clear statements about operators of the big chains like Wynn and MGM in Macau that we don't like what morals it brings to the situation. The casino stocks are down substantially. Wynn is down 30% today. Wynn Macau is down 30%. Sands China is down 32% because of the statement from mainland China. What does this bring to the issue of crypto? What it brings to the issue of crypto is the concern that PCR still has the same sentiment about this. They think it's speculative. They're worried their citizens are going to lose their money. And I believe that we are very long overdue for another PCR statement. And that will be a whammo. We had one that caused a market crash. 2 days later, it was on Tuesday. 2 days later, it came on Thursday. Then we went 3 weeks into the third PCR statement, which caused a substantial correction. Now it's been upwards of almost 2.5 months since the last PCR statement about crypto. And trust me, it's not going to be just crypto mining. It's not going to be just, ancillary things. It's going to go right at the core. And I think if you see that, there's going to be big crashing across the board. The trouble is that a lot of the altcoins have not appreciated enough. So that if you look at, let's say, Doge, that's at 24 cents, well, it was 31 cents before the last PCR crash. So it's already negatively impacted from the last PCR crash. Imagine if there's another one. Doge will go into the 10, 12 cents range. If there is another PCR crash, then a Polygon that's $1.30 trying to get to $1.50 will go back down into the 80 cents. And then Aave will go into the 190, 180, 150 potentially. And what about Bitcoin, Ethereum? I think Bitcoin would go right into the 30s again, and Ethereum could go into the low 2000s again, or even severe. This is the big issue. And I think that it's very important to understand that you cannot buy and hold altcoin bear coins in this environment with coins that already, without a PCR statement, are not appreciating. And imagine if a PCR statement comes in, boy, you could see your valuations annihilated 60, 70% overnight. It's very important to understand that. So that brings us then back, what do? You should only be trading. You should only be trading. The trading opportunities for this channel I detail all the time, which are buying and selling within a day and a half, or buying and selling within 3 days. Let's jump into our split screen and see the coins that are making the good moves today, so we get a sense, is there anything that is really well tradable? We're going to look at coinmarketcap.com to take a look and see which coins are making big moves up. And certainly if you bought, Aave, you're doing really well. If you bought Sushi Swap, you're doing really well. You're up 30%. So let's look at the other coins starting right now. Well, Bitcoin is up 3%, Ethereum's up 4%, Cardano up 6%. Not going to do anything else. Not going to do anything well for us for trading. And they're bull coins. You don't want to be trading a bull coin. We're talking about these other coins. So what are the best performing coins right today? There's Phantom. Phantom up 18%. Guess who told you to buy Phantom 2 days ago? Me. I said Phantom had depreciated. It was giving a big run and had corrected it. Get in there and grab it. It's up 18% for today. What else is up? Anything substantial? Curvedeo for the second day is up 18%. It was up yesterday. It's now up 57% for the 7 day. I would watch Hedera, which is up 14%. Again, this is not a US-based platform coin. And nor is Pancake Swap, which is up 12%. Anything else up double digits? Not really. Icon at 10%, and that is it. Are any coins down a lot that give us an indication that maybe tomorrow's a big run? Yeah, I would watch Mina. Mina's down 2% today, and Mina has been one of the best performing coins day in, day out over the last few days. It's down 2% today, but it's up 52% for the 7 days. Watch and see if Mina gets cheaper. It may give you the opportunity to buy on the pop. Anything else interesting? KUSAMA, I think, is very interesting because it's down 2% today. It's up 22% for the week. Cosmos is down 2%, but is up 64% for the week. So these are coins like Mina that are up 60-something% for the week or 30% for the week. And if they get a little bit cheaper, it may give you the opportunity for that big pop of a trade. Again, you don't want to buy them when they're down, but you want to watch them because if, for example, Mina's down 2% today, tomorrow may be a 14-16% up day just to start. What is the best performing coin over the last 7 days? And what's the worst performing coin? The worst performing coin over the last 7 days is Perpetual, Raven, Celsius, and AMP. Best performing coin over the last 7 days are Hedera and Elgamon, both up about 70%. Cosmos up 70%. These are not really U.S.-based coins. Anything U.S.-based that is very fascinating in there. Synthetic, up 25%. I would expect SushiSwap to be in there. There's SushiSwap, up 17% for the 7 days, up 3% today. Wow. There you go. What's the takeaway? The takeaway is I want you to consider only trading for your altcoin bear coins. What's trading? Enter a coin that's up about 14-15% for the day. If you think you can run it up another 20%, hold it and make that run for the next day and a half. As soon as it reaches the 20% gain, get out. If it's still going, once it reaches the 20% gain and then starts to downturn, get out. If it's still holding the 20% gain and going up, stay in, but watch it. Flipping is when you're in the position for 3 days. By the third day, it's time to get out because by the third day, it usually implodes, if not sooner. On flipping, you're in the position for 3 days because the whole market is up and stays up day after day. It's sort of like right now where we're on our second day up. On flipping, you have to be very careful at the second day because most coins never have more than 2 days up running. After the second day, watch and you may be ready to get out. The longest run is usually at the third day. Meantime, let's be careful because that PCR crash or PCR-induced crash could be coming any moment. To learn more about those Macau-based stocks and their implications on that, certainly search those stories. They're all out today, and you'll see how the Macau stocks have really been plummeting because of PCR statements about their operations. Those statements are very much like what PCR said about crypto just on the last crash. Join me 2 times per day with shows across the board. I'm always here on Mornings Crypto at 10 a.m. live on air, and then Overnights Crypto every day starting at 3:45 p.m. as well. And with that, I want you to subscribe. There we go. Subscribe. 4,000 subscribers, a YouTube record. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like the video, 2,000-3,000 likes. Join me with programs all throughout the evening as well. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 o'clock, and also 11:30. Shows throughout the evening on this channel. Have a beautiful day. Always stay informed, always stay focused, and stay with LA for more.